Hello fire signs, welcome to your September monthly reading. So let's see what I can get for you today. It's kind of like the weather is already clearing up for you, so that's good. So things are about to improve just in and of itself, but it will be quite a fluctuation probably. But let's see. So what we're getting here is protect yourself. Protect yourself from crude or anxiety-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light around you. So I do think that that you need to clear yourself often, because yeah, when you clear yourself, your whole reality will start to change, and you will see fluctuations in your outside reality, because it's kind of like you're picking up on other people's energies, and they're kind of like being reflected in the outside world, is what I'm seeing. So you might want to be protecting yourself a little bit more, so more often as well. So yeah, let's see. First cards. What else can we get about that? Yeah, this is talking about the Queen of Pentacles, knowing your own self-worth. So maybe that's also a sense of protecting yourself, knowing your own self-worth. Not especially listening to your own boundaries. If your body is saying, or if your inner knowing is saying, and this is not in alignment with me, I don't actually want to be doing this, then just don't do it. It's not going to bring you towards anything that's positive for you. So so you want to be respecting your own boundaries, and as a result of that, a respect for yourself, self-worth, and you'll be exuberating it into the outside. When people start respecting you, they will start valuing you a lot more, like seeing you as a valuable asset, quite literally. So someone they want to be investing into. So this could also be very, very good for business in and of itself. So let's see. I'm getting the Tower, kind of like a Tower moment, and a conditioning. So maybe you want to be bringing about some changes, and maybe sometimes you want to bring about same changes because you've got some energy inside of your own body. So that would be really, really bad. And it's also a little bit like a conditioning. So maybe that's why I'm feeling like, or it is quite literally, you're very sensitive, you're an empath, and you're picking up on energies, and as a result of that, you're acting upon these energies. Could be the case. And it's kind of like making you stuck where you are at, kind of like conditioning you, but in seeing a world that is not really it's not really your own. It's a reflection of that inner energy, and as a result of that, it's kind of like you start interpreting the world in a certain way because you always fail or something, and you start thinking I'm a failure. Well, it's actually not the case. You just got an energy of another person in your body. So that could be the case. And for others of you who are not literally empaths, I would think that it's kind of like the past. The past has conditioned you in a certain way to think a certain way, and all these concepts kind of have to go away, because we need you to be to see your own self-worth as a little bit the idea, how valuable you are as a person. As a result of that, see a different kind of reality in the outside world as a result of that. So that might be a big thing in September for you. So let's see what else we can get with that. And we're seeing the Devil as well. This is about toxic energy inside yourself that might want to be cleansed more often, or it's talking about past conditioning again, like the past conditioning you, it's kind of like holding you back in a sense, and everything that's been holding you back, all kinds of ways of thinking from the past, how society has conditioned you, but especially your upbringing has conditioned you, is it needs to go. It needs to go because it's holding you back, quite literally. So we need to change this a little bit, the idea. Anything that's holding us back needs to be transformed, transmuted into something higher, we could say. Because this is a very low vibrational energy. Maybe you're in lots of low vibrational energies because maybe you're an empath and you're surrounded with that a lot, and you're picking up on that, and you kind of need to cleanse yourself a lot. Or it's because everyone around you, the environment that you're in, is very, very low vibrational, and it kind of makes you start thinking as your environment, kind of like you can pick up on the flu when like a virus a little bit, and this is a little bit the idea, like people around you are a little bit like a toxic virus. And yeah, it's time to start protecting ourselves from that, to realize our own self-value, to not just pick up on all of those concepts, change them purposefully into the things that we want to change them into. So And then it's talking about the completion of a cycle. So the puzzle pieces will start falling together again. A little bit of an aha moment about, quite literally, your conditioning and how that has been holding you back, how your upbringing has been holding you back, or how being an empath has held you back up until now. And then we see all the puzzle pieces kind of like finally coming together. So it's quite literally, for everyone it's going to be different, but what I'm seeing here is that what has been holding you back, the puzzle pieces are going to come together. So it will start to finally make sense, like, okay, now I know why I can't move forward. This is something that I need to change. And it's not about changing, it's about understanding again. It's about you finally understanding, putting the puzzle pieces together, and there is a completion of a cycle as a result of that understanding, is what I'm seeing. So the understanding is the completion, kind of. It will also make you feel whole again as a result of understanding all these puzzle pieces. And it's kind of like, okay, now I understand. It wasn't me, for example. It was just my way of thinking, or like the puzzle pieces will start coming together. So that's really, really beautiful. So let's see what else we can get. What is this completion? Yeah, and then we're getting again the end. So this could be the completion, the end of feeling stuck, feeling like you are powerless, like you cannot do the things you want to be doing, like you are limited as a being. So anything that's been limiting you is gonna stop, and especially powerlessness, being stuck, being put into a corner, not being able to fully express yourself. All of that is gonna go away. So let's see at how many minutes we are now. So okay. So I'm just gonna be looking at the clouds real quick and see what our end message is gonna be. It's like a gradual movement forward, and from a basis as well. So like you will have a foundation, a core belief, a core philosophy upon which you can move forward in your life. And it's gonna be a great movement forward as a result of that, because you will be like one big block of grounded energy, being in your own field, very, very strong energy, very much protected as well. Like one block of grounding energy is very, very protected. You know what you want, you know where you are moving, and you have a driving force towards it. And the driving force is you, is a core philosophy that you've built up, something like that. So I also see a little bit of a leaving behind of the past, a little bit. Leaving behind of the past. Being very, very loyal to yourself, and and being okay with if other people might find you not so pleasant, and it's like, I'm okay with that. I've got bad sides, but that's okay. You have bad sides, I've got bad sides. You get to be an asshole sometimes, I get to be a bitch sometimes, like we all have bad days, we all have good days. So like you'll be much more comfortable with your negative aspects, your less desirable traits, we could say, and you can just be yourself. So this is also a little bit of this letting go and just being like, okay, you can be like this, so I can be like that as well. So like, just let me be me, basically. I wish you a very lovely day ahead. Bye bye.